My name is Masato Takashima. I work as a hotelier, and I'm just your average guy getting by in life. But I may be the only one who thinks of myself as average. I'm actually the manager of hotels, and I have a reputation for being able to revive hotels from going out of business. My company has even given me the nickname Master of Revival Masato, although I personally find it quite embarrassing. That being said, I take pride in my work, and I'm somewhat confident in it. Then one day...
Mr. Takashima, do you have a moment?
Yes? What is it?
Well, you see, there's another location that's about to go bankrupt, and we were hoping that you could go restructure it for a revival.
Ah, is it another transfer?
Well, don't put it like that. It's just that upper management is also aware of your talents, and they have high expectations.
I mean, I am happy to hear that, but still, I don't exactly want to be transferred from location to location like a pawn.
Don't worry, we'll make it worth your time. Please, we're begging you, Master of Revival Masato is our last chance.
Sheesh, all right.
Thank you, Master God Buddha Mr. Masato.
So, what's the situation of this next location? Is it another cursed place?
About that, here, take a look.
It's a hotel in MoniRobo City?
Yeah, right now, their sales are the worst within our company.
The reason for that, it's probably because of the location.
Yeah, but it's still a pretty popular location for tourists. In the beginning, we still had a lot of guests, but recently there have been a lot of new hotels popping up in the area, and that could also be a reason.
I see.
If they aren't able to get their sales back up, we may have to look at closing down the hotel entirely.
To be honest, this looks like a pretty difficult case.
If you can't revive it, then no one else can. So we'll have no option but to close it down. Anyway, we're hopeful. Just do your best.
Duly noted. I'll give it my all. This is how I was transferred to the MoniRobo City location, with the goal of hopefully reviving the business. When I arrived, the assistant manager told me all about the city and the neighborhood, as well as the hotel operations. Her name was Miss Ishida.
Manager, I'm looking forward to working with you. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask me.
Thank you. I'm going to need your support. But wow, it really is very quiet here.
Yes, and it's always like this.
But this seems extreme. Why is it so empty? Even if the location isn't great, there should be plenty of ways to get around that hurdle. From what I can see, the services and amenities are still top-notch. And we even have a top-rated chef taking care of the food. It seems like the decline of guests started around 2 years ago.
Forgive me for asking, but I'm wondering if this information was included in the report?
And what would that be?
About 3 years ago, a gang decided to build their headquarters around here.
A gang?
It's a gang called the Charagumis, but a lot of their members started using this hotel regularly, and because of that, I think the regular guests stopped coming.
I see. But these days, isn't it normal to deny services to people with tattoos or affiliated with gangs? Why were we allowing them in?
That's because we get a lot of international tourists here too, and recently the hot springs around here has been allowing tattoos.
What? Wow, I didn't know how progressive this area was.
Well, in reality, it was inviting the gangs here. Even the city has put out an order to try to clean this area up. Last year, they enforced a new law that forbids anyone with tattoos from entering hotels, and that allowed us to deny business to the gangs.
I see. Thanks for explaining it to me. I guess this is really our opportunity to change things then.
Yes, exactly. It's the perfect scene for the Master of Revival Masato to make an appearance. We're here to support you with whatever you need from us, and we're all looking forward to working with you.
We continued talking about the hotel operations as we were doing the closing duties for the night, when suddenly...
Excuse me?
Oh, little girl, what are you doing here? It's already close to midnight.
Do you have any rooms where I can stay for $5?
$5? Why? What's wrong? Did something happen?
Actually, I ran away from home, but I got lost, and I also haven't eaten anything for 2 days.
2 days? Just wait here 1 second, okay? I'm going to go get the manager. Manager, sir, can I borrow you for a moment?
Yes, what's up?
This little girl just arrived, saying that she was lost, and she's asking if she can stay here for 1 night.
What about her parents?
I was just able to get a hold of them, and the mom said she'll come first thing in the morning to pick her up. We're in the middle of nowhere after all.
I see. Did you contact the police?
About that, I was going to, but the girl begged me not to call the police.
I see.
Sir, what should we do?
There's nothing to discuss here. There's no way that we're going to kick out a little girl like that and leave her on the streets. Her safety is the #1 priority.
Yes, but what about the money? She says she only has $5.
I'll cover the rest. First, we need to make sure that this little girl gets some rest. And second, we need to prepare some meals for her.
I can ask the chef to prepare something simple, straight away.
We have a lot of available rooms right now, right?
Yes, it's almost as if we're open, but we're not. This place is empty.
Well then, why don't we put one of the suites to use? They're just gathering dust these days anyway.
What? But those are our best rooms.
Yes, but you've been gatekeeping them because they haven't been booked, right?
Yes.
Rooms will go bad if people aren't using them. They're still being cleaned properly, right?
Yes, of course.
Well then, please escort her there. On the spot, I decided to show this girl the utmost hospitality and let her stay in our most expensive room.
Wow, this room is huge.
I'm glad you like it. You know, this is the best room in the entire hotel. Enjoy it and get some rest.
Thank you.
You said you haven't eaten, right? You must be so hungry. We prepared dinner for you at the restaurant downstairs. Do you want to go eat it now?
Are you sure? I only have $5 though.
Absolutely. But in exchange, you have to promise that you're going to apologize to your parents tomorrow, okay? No matter what your reason was, you ran away from home, and I'm sure they've been worried sick about you.
Yeah.
Will you promise me that you're going to talk to your mom and dad about this? That can be your payment for today.
Okay, I promise.
The next morning, as promised, the little girl's mom came to pick her up.
Thank you very much for last night. I hope she didn't cause too much trouble.
No, not at all. We were just doing our job and providing a guest with our hospitality.
Thank you very much, truly.
Thank you, mister.
And about the bill.
Please, don't worry about that. It's already been paid.
What? But
Next time, we hope you'll join us as a family. We'll be sure to greet you with the best of our best hospitality.
why, yes, thank you. I would love to come back as a family, including my husband next time.
We're looking forward to seeing you then.
Well then, thank you for taking care of our little girl. Let's go.
Thank you very much.
We look forward to seeing you again. Please, take care. We didn't have any problems after that, and I continued on with my duties as the hotel manager to try to restructure some things and implement small changes in order to revive the hotel. For example, providing free snacks and drinks in the communal area, or upgrading our Wi-Fi and converting an empty area into a business room that you could rent out by the hour. We also built a subscription-based remote working area, and I looked for different ways to convert spaces into profitable operations without requiring much further investment. As a result, within 3 months...
Sir, please look at this.
What?
We finally did it. We're booked out in every single room.
Really?
Yes, the last time this location was full was 3 years ago. Truly is amazing. This is why they call you Master of Revival, Masato.
Hey now, you're teasing me, aren't you?
Of course not. I'm saying it with all my respect and admiration for you.
Sure. But anyway, we should have been able to meet our goal for the month with this. However, as we were celebrating, behind the scenes, there was an incident unfolding. Hello?
Sir, good morning. I'm very sorry to bother you on your day off.
No worries at all. What's the matter?
It's an emergency. There's a whole crew from the Charagumi gang here at the hotel, and...
Charagumi?
Yes, the gang I was telling you about that almost made our hotel go out of business.
But I hadn't even seen them around the hotel lately, nor had they tried to come by. Why are they back now?
I have no idea. Anyway, I'm so sorry, but can you please get here as soon as possible?
Sure, I'll be right there. I threw on my suit and ran straight to the scene. Hello, gentlemen. How may I help you?
Hey you! Are you the manager here?
Yes, that would be me.
I'm going to get straight to the point. You need to vacate this hotel immediately.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure I understand what you're trying to say.
Well then, allow me to explain it to you. We want to build our new headquarters right here, on this spot. We've already prepared the money for you here. There's $50,000 inside. If that's not enough, we can provide more.
This is all very sudden. If you'll allow me to discuss it.
This hotel's been empty for a long time, hasn't it? If you get to vacate it and still get some money, I don't think that's a bad deal.
Thank you for your offer, but we will not be accepting it.
Huh?
It may be true that for a while this hotel was empty and going out of business, but recently we've had days where we are even sold out of rooms, and we're slowly but surely seeing regular faces as well.
Are you trying to tell me that you can't meet our demand?
Yes, that's correct. This hotel being empty is all in the past. As long as we have guests who are choosing to stay here, we will not do anything to disappoint those valuable customers.
Do you have any idea who you're speaking to? We are a gang. And do you know what happens when you become our enemy? Or do you want to find out?
You don't scare me, nor will you be able to change my mind. I put my life on this job as a hotelier.
Alright, fine. Suit yourself. We'll leave it at this for now, but just remember that as long as we're around, we're capable of anything.
I believe I know what I'm doing.
Alright then, see you soon.
The gang turned around and stormed out the door.
Is this going to be okay, sir?
They may be a gang, but there's not much of a point for them to put their headquarters here.
Then why did they come here?
Recently, there are a lot of people looking for property like that, so they may just be after the land.
But that means we're in danger.
For now, let's make sure we get in touch with the police.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what happens to me, but I can't let anything happen to the guests or to the staff. Protecting the hotel, its guests, and the staff, that's what makes a great manager, right?
Sir, this is why you're the best. Why we all respect you so much.
1 week later, I got a message from those guys. An unknown caller. I wonder who it is. Hello?
Yeah? Hello? This is Nakamoto from the Charagumi gang.
How did you get my personal cell phone number?
Well, I have my ways.
Anyway, may I ask why you're calling?
There's something I want to talk to you about. So would you mind coming to our headquarters right now?
Right now?
Yeah, right now. But you better come alone. You understand? If you bring anyone with you, you're gonna regret it.
Sure, send me the address. Hey, I'm going to go to their headquarters right now.
The headquarters? Are you sure that's safe? Are you going to be okay?
Yes, this is also to protect the hotel.
But if something happens while you're there, it's going to be too late.
Don't worry, if anything happens, I'll call the police. I gathered my things and headed to the Charagumi gang's headquarters alone.
Oh, I'm surprised you actually showed up.
Well, you had me come all the way here, so how can I help you?
We're going to give you an ultimatum. Do you really have no intention of vacating the hotel?
Yes, no matter how many times you may ask, I have no intention of leaving.
I even gave you a second and last chance. If you're not going to listen to us, I guess you leave me with no choice but to do this!
Then suddenly, they pulled out a knife and put it in my face. I was expecting this though. If I panicked or showed any sign of fear, I knew it was over for me. So I did my best to stay calm and not flinch. I came here to have a conversation with you as gentlemen. If this is how you want to play, I'd be happy to call the police.
Police? Oh, please. It's useless to try calling the police.
And why would that be?
Hey, why don't you come here for a second?
You are... The person who walked into the room was the police commissioner of the city. I had seen his face on posters all over town, so there was no mistaking that it was really him.
You see? The police commissioner, who controls this entire city, and our Charagumi gang, we've got a pretty good thing going here. So no matter how much you try to get the police involved, it's useless, because the police commissioner here will make sure it all disappears.
How can this be?
That's the situation. So why don't you just take our offer and quietly vacate the hotel? You see? You don't have any other options anyway.
Damn it! You're supposed to be the face of justice, and you're rotten!
You can say whatever you want. This is the only choice I had.
I had no other tricks up my sleeve, and I was just about to give up when suddenly...
Hey there, everyone. Mind if I join this party? Who the hell are you? This is private property! You're trespassing! Wait, you guys? Been a long time, hasn't it? You bastards! You're from the Yamamoto gang! We should have wiped you clean in the war a few years ago! Yeah, you sure did. Because you guys were paying the police under the table and had them come take care of us for you. That's why you haven't seen me in a while. Because I was hanging out in the pigsty for a while.
Who's this person? And what's he doing here?
I came here because there's something I wanted to show you guys today. Something to show us? Here, have a look at this. It's a beautiful collection of all of the illegal activity that you guys have been up to since. What is this? Audio recordings of your drug deals, your illegal threats, and proof of deals to vacate various properties. We even have the falsified documents used to brush your assault charges under the table. We had a nice time looking into all of it for you. Why? How did you do this? You really underestimated us, didn't you? We will be taking all of this evidence to the police, and not the police managed by this piece of crap here, and then you can say goodbye to your life. And to the Charagumi as well.
Wait a second! You can't!
Hey, you guys, take them down now! Damn it! Let go of me! You better not think that you're going to get away with this! Have you heard of the saying, what goes around comes around? You idiots! Good luck coming up with another plan to get rid of us again.
And so, the chief of the Charagumi gang and the police commissioner were dragged out by his crew.
You alright there? You've got some balls standing up to a gang like that.
Thank you very much for saving me. May I ask who you are?
Sorry for getting you involved like this. I'm actually very grateful and indebted to you.
Indebted?
You're the one that kept my daughter safe in your hotel, right?
Daughter? Oh! Are you talking about the little girl that ran away from home?
Oh yeah, that's actually our little girl.
I never would have guessed.
Oh yeah, no matter how many times we tried to reach her or go looking for her, we couldn't find her, so I truly am grateful to you.
No, please, it was nothing.
The reason why she ran away from home was because of me.
What?
That girl is in elementary school now, and I guess she's old enough to understand what I do for a living, and she ran out crying that she didn't want a gangster for a dad.
I see. Wow.
And on top of that, you made her promise that she would talk to her parents about everything, right? She said that was the cost for staying there, so she had to pay it.
Yes, that's right, but
Thanks to you, I was able to sit down and have a conversation with my daughter, and it also made me rethink my life and my future as a father. It made me want to leave this world and work hard living an honest life for her.
wow, all for your daughter.
My daughter is also coming around, and we are rebuilding our relationship too. I feel like I'm starting a new life now.
You have a beautiful family.
Really, it's all because of you, so thank you.
No, please don't thank me. Next time, I hope you'll come stay at the hotel as a family. I would also like to thank you for today, and we'll be sure to prepare the suite for you.
Thank you. We are looking forward to that day.
And me as well. I'll be waiting.
Well then, I should get going. It's almost time for me to go pick up my daughter. See you around.
Mr. Yamamoto, thank you very much.
I never thought I'd see the day when an honest person would be thanking someone like me. I guess life does have its surprises.
The rest of the story played out like a book. The police commissioner and the chief of the Charagumi gang were both arrested and charged for their under-the-table bribery and relationship. The police commissioner's complacency and cooperation with the gangs was widely reported in the media, and both the gang chief and the commissioner were sentenced to 10 years in prison and a $100,000 fine. Of course, we also sued them for their threats, and while it may not have been much, we were able to receive some compensation too. As for the hotel, it did a complete 180 and continued to show great results. Nowadays, it's grown into a hotel that's reserved for months ahead and is impossible to book on holidays. The story of my encounter with the gang and how I didn't back down made Master of Revival Masato even more well-known, and I was promoted to area manager. I'm now in charge of all hotels in the Northeast region, and I'm working hard to manage and boost sales across all properties. Along with the promotion, I also received a big raise. I also forgot to mention that the chief of the Yamamoto gang and his daughter really did come back to the hotel as a family. They looked really happy as they went around the buffet together, and I was happy to see them enjoying it.
Mister, the food here is so good.
Thank you. Did you try the limited edition seasonal strawberry parfait?
What? No, I haven't had it yet.
Don't tell your dad. Why don't you bring it to him as a surprise? I'm sure he'll love it.
Yeah, thank you.
Sir, manager, sir.
Yes? What's the matter?
There's a phone call for you from the headquarters.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
They said that there's something they really wanted to ask of the Master of Revival Masato.
How many crisis situations does our company have? There's a limit to how many I can do alone. Sheesh!
I don't know how I can keep this up without you, sir.
When I move on, that means that you're going to be the hotel manager in charge. You need to get it together and believe in yourself.
Yes, sir.
Come on now, you got this. Anyway, let me go answer the phone.
Thank you. You can leave the rest to me.
Even though my life was threatened, this incident made me love my job even more. I look forward to continuing to work hard so that I can make all of our guests smile, no matter their age.